are gonna paint today. Something I have not, something I haven't done before. So as you're all hopping on, I am going to just kind of fix up a little area here. I'm gonna light my candle as usual. I got on a little bit early, so if you're hopping on, say hello. If this is a replay, hashtag replay in the comments so I know others are watching this afterwards and you guys like watching lives and thumbs it up and do all the things, and you know, while you have time, because we're early, you know, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification to get all my up and coming stuff. You know, all the free things that help all of our pages grow for you guys. Alright, so we got our candle going. Our candle right now is pink lavender and espresso, and it smells divine. It does. I'm pretty early. I'm pretty early, but I just thought I'd come on here and say hello. Haven't been on in a while, so this is fantastic. I wonder if I can get rid of this. What is this? What is this? What is this? I don't know. This candle really smells good. What's everybody up to? What's everybody been up to? I probably should have went live this early because I can't start anything. We are going to mix some colors today. Let's get ready for that. Let's get ready for that. I hope the air conditioner is not too loud, but it is sunny Florida and it's a little warm. It's a little warm. Let's see. Let's use a little skew stick. Miss Leah should be hopping on. I'm assuming, let's see, it was brown, red, yellow, and blue. So this is backwards to you guys, I don't know. This is what we're gonna use. Hopefully this works. Hey, thanks for jumping on. I can't see comments. Why can't I see the comments? Can you see me? Oh. If you're hopping on, say hello. We're gonna start here in about 1 minute. Oh, hey everyone, thanks for jumping on. All of a sudden I got 21 viewers. Fantastic, let's just start now. Hi guys, I am Bobby Lynn of the Country Cowbell, and I am here today to do a custom paint job on a custom piece of wood that Miss Leah with Make All the Things With Me created for me. So, that's what's in this thing, this envelope. It's amazing. So, I do wine and craft nights here at the farm, and this is going to be the next craft that they're going to make. So I wanted to make one to show them before I make my flyer. Look, it's still covered up, can't see it. That's it, yeah. Alright. I cannot see comments. Can somebody comment so I can see if it's working? Normally there's comments by now, but this looks different for some reason. Weird. Maybe I need to put my tablet on? There we go. Alright. Okay. Alright, let's start. So, this is the base. I like the detailing she did on the corners here. I really like that. Then we've got, I had to make it Florida style, okay? So here's a little moon. Here's a group of palm trees, right? Typically this does not go with the theme, but we had to make it Florida. Another palm tree, love them. And then we have the headless horseman. Dun, dun, dun. Would you think anything other than that for me? No, probably not. Alright, so this is made out of wood. It's a wood cutout that was custom made by Leah with Make All the Things With Me. She's on here as well. So each piece will be painted separately. any way that you want to. Hi, Mom. That way you can customize it for whatever you want. Like, I'm probably gonna make some of these stick out a little bit more, you know, one of those type of deals. There she is, right there. Make all things with me. She's the one, Miss Leah, that made this, custom made this, cut this out, and sent it to me. Yes, it's so much easier. These are becoming quite the thing to craft with these. I've noticed over the past year or two, and it really gives you more options with crafting. You can make anything, you know. So I just thought, since I do a craft night here at the farm, that we would do something for Halloween. And Miss Leah and I racked our brains, and we came up with the Headless Horseman, and she cut it out. I kind of drew it out on a napkin, actually, and took a picture and sent it to her, and here it is. So, hi Miguel. Cracking? No, I don't think so. I don't think I'm gonna do any crackling tonight. So there's a base. I'll show you guys again. There's the base to it, and it's not just square. She made a really cool little cutout on the side. Isn't it great? Oh, you only do drawings? That's awesome. That's really talented. I can draw and I can paint a little, but they're two different things, you know? Here's a palm tree. Look at this little palm tree. So we made it Florida themed, seeing as I'm in the South here. Okay. So we made it Florida themed. So there's a palm tree there, and a mama and a baby palm tree there. Love it. A rat got the corners. You're great. I love stalking you. Here's a little moon. And then we've got the Headless Horseman. Look at him. Isn't he cool? Look at that. She cut that out. Isn't that amazing? That's so cool how she did this. So we are going to, now here's the real challenging part, okay? I've never done this, so this is going to be a first. I'm going to make this in a sepia. Is that how you say it, sepia? So it almost looks like an old picture. Okay? So we're gonna mix the colors to make a sepia, what are we gonna call it? Color, and then we are going to paint it like an old picture. So bear with me. You're back. Okay. All right. So we're gonna to make it the sepia color, we're gonna use brown, red, blue, and yellow. Okay. These are the colors that we're gonna use. So as I mix this up, I just want to say thank you all for joining me for my live. I haven't been on in a little while, but I'm here now. And if you don't mind hitting that that subscribe button, and thumbs up the live here, and thumbsing up the live, and hitting that notification bell, do all the things. That really helps my channel grow, and it's something free that everybody can do to give back. Alright, trying to get this red to work. It's Christmas red. Trying to get the red to work. Here we go. So it gets the paint to work. I would have my tablet up, but for some reason it doesn't, I haven't used this red in a long time. It does not keep up with the comments, so it doesn't really work. Alright. Just some yellow, and I don't know how much of much we're supposed to use. So, you know, we're gonna make this work. It's gonna be fun, you guys. I mean, I showed up in space buns today that I'm not a space bun person, so let's just have some fun. So has anybody gone on any summer vacations? What have we done this summer? Or do you have some coming up before the cold comes, wherever you guys are from? Oh, good. Yeah, definitely post your, oh, for sure. Post your drawings and everything on here. So do you use like StreamYard and all that stuff? I think you can do stuff like that in there too. But yeah, definitely. I mean, you can do all that stuff. You only have 2 weeks of summer. Where are you? Are you up in New England? Sounds like you're in New England. Alright, let's see. I hope this is enough of each. I have never made this before, but I Googled it. It says this is how you make it. Let's see. Doesn't really look like it yet, but give it a minute. This is not color I'm looking for. That's okay. This is all trial and error. This is definitely not it. Definitely not it. Chris is in the house. Whoop whoop. South Africa. Awesome. Hey, sister. This is not the color that Google told me it would come. Although I don't know. Maybe we need to use it. I don't know. But that's not. Hold, please. We're about to get, let's see. I'm gonna do it my way. I'm gonna do it my way. Alright, let's see. We're gonna do some brown. That should do it. Alright, so let's see. If I gotta make it, I'm gonna use this type of yellow, not that yellow. What was that even thinking? Like, what in what? Oh, hello. We're gonna need a lot, so I'm not concerned about making too much. Let's mix this. I know this is not exciting. Bear with me. Tell me something funny. Tell me a joke. I'm not good with jokes, but tell me something. Alright. This is more promising, you guys. For anybody that's just hopping on, I'm trying to make that sepia color. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. What does it say? Remember paint. That's right. That is very true. I should have paid attention to the amounts that I put in that. But that's what it said to use, those colors, and I just kind of went with it because it didn't say how much to use, so I'm just like, I'll just put it all together. It'll be like magic and it'll work. Yeah, no. This is gonna work. We got it here. We got it here. So my goal is to make this whole thing look like an old picture. That's my plan. Not necessarily sure that's gonna work, but we're gonna try. I'm gonna add just a touch of red to this and a little bit of white. Just a touch of red. Just a touch. Like just a wee bit. Like that. That's all I want. That's all I want. And then the white, I'm gonna put some, which one is this? Plaster. If I can get it, I'm gonna put some plaster in with it. Alright. I should have mixed it on something plastic, but what? I don't know. What did the horse say to the other horse? This is gonna be bad. This has to be a good joke. What did the horse say to the other horse? Well, oh, why the long face? Is that it? Is that it? Oh, hey! I thought you were gonna say why the long face. Hey! Alright, here we go. Now we got the color going. Okay. Yes, please. Click that thumbnail. Hit the subscribe button. Turn on that notification bell. Do all the things. They're free and it really helps out my channel. It helps do it to everybody. If you like their stuff, it's free, it takes 2 seconds. If you do that, that helps them out so much and makes it so they can create more content for you. Especially us growing channels. We need all the help we can get. Alright, so I'm going to put just a little bit of this terracotta in it. Don't judge, just a little bit. Thank you, I appreciate you. Alright, so this is showing you how not to mix paint, but you know what? You live and you learn. You never know, right? You never know. Never know. This is getting to be exactly what I want. A little bit more terracotta, you guys. We're learning together. I'm not gonna listen to Google. I was gonna say AOL. We're not gonna listen to Google here. We're gonna mix it ourselves. Here we go. I suppose orange was doing what the red would have done. So again, this cutout is made by Make All the Things with me, Miss Leah. She's on here right now. She does wonderful crafts. She goes on live. This is kind of what I want, but not exactly what I want. It did say I could add a little bit of black. Let's add just a smidge of black. I only have... Yes, keep going. Even ask Miss Leah on here, you gotta keep going. It's hard sometimes when you only have so many subscribers. But I just looked today and I had got one new one today and I was so happy. Every little bit helps. Every little bit helps. It really, really does. Okay, this is turning. Let's see, I really want it to be more reddish. So let's add some more of this terracotta. And this should do it. I hope so, because I'm running out of space. So, running out of space. Alright. So I'm going to do the whole thing like this, and then I'm going to shade in everything and do all the things. But I want the whole thing to look like an old photo. I hope this works. It worked in my head, so let's let's hope. Yes, just subscribe. Oh, you did? Awesome! I'll subscribe too once I jump off if I haven't in the last time I was on here. Because I believe you came on before. I'm not sure. Okay. Almost there, guys. This should do it. I know I've been saying that. A little bit more red. A little bit, little bit, little bit, little bit. Okay. Have a good night. Thanks for hopping on and joining us. Alright. This should work. Here we go. Now we're, I know I've said this, but here we go. Now we're getting there. I didn't think it was going to be this difficult, guys, or else I would have had this mixed up already. Alright, we got it. We got it. I think. I hope. I hope so. Alright, so we're going to put this up here with our messed up color. going to grab some paper towels. I'm actually going to put this here. Alright, I think I got the color. I think I do. We're about to find out. So let's start off with the background. No, let's not. Yes, let's. Let's start off with the background. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay. That's not really the color, but that's okay. We're gonna make this work. We're gonna make it work. So what's everybody been up to? Oh my goodness, I hope I have enough paint. It's coming fall, isn't it? Everybody's hunkering down. Jeez, I remember when I lived up north, what was it? What holiday are we coming? Holiday, yeah. What holiday are we coming up to? We're coming up to I don't know. I can't think. What in the world? Labor Day. That was usually about the time we'd start closing down the pool, putting the cover on. This is gonna work just fine. It might not be the exact. Been working lots. Well, that's good though. That's a good problem to have. Sometimes, I guess, right? Could be worse. Oof. All right, so this might not be a true sepia color, but I do. It's gonna work fine with the same type of idea. It's gonna be fine. I'm fine. I'm not worried. Do I look worried? I'm not worried. Alright. Can everybody hear me okay with my AC going? I know it's loud and it's right behind me. But that just so happens to be where I put this little station. It's nice in the winter because it's not running. Yes, Labor Day. I don't know why I couldn't think. Everybody's still mowing the grass and everything up north? Or is that over now? It's hard to imagine different weather sometimes. Pumpkin spice. Yes. Did that come out yet? Because I think ours, I thought it was like nationwide, but I want to say, did it come out yet? Maybe I saw an advertisement saying it was coming out. Maybe that's what it was. I love me some pumpkin spice now. Alright, so this is just painted. Alright, let's paint these little guys too. Don't fret, this is going to be really cool. It's going to be cool. I'm not concerned. So as I'm doing this, I'm also trying to keep in mind the simplicity of it for my craft night. That was not simple. So, but I'm going to leave it up to them or how they want to do it. But this is just one way that they can do it. And Leah, don't think for 1 second I'm not going to use this for another craft, because I totally am. When I seen that in the package, I'm like, oh, we got another craft right there. Got another craft right there. Alright, so now we've got our first palm tree. Not yet. Ugh. Hurry up. Hurry up, pumpkin spice. I just got hooked on the Starbucks pink drink. I've seen it for years, but I've never had it. Well, I had it, and now I love it. And of course, there's no Starbucks near me. None. None. but still, when I make it to one, that's my new favorite. It's the new favorite. They don't like it when they see me pulling up because I'm like, can I have a large iced coffee with cream and sugar? They used to correct you a lot, but they don't anymore. They just, you know, they just deal with it. I don't know all their words. I don't know what they call things. I ain't got time for that. Just want a large iced coffee. Or you could just ask for a small with no ice. It's the same thing. But yeah, they'll probably charge you like triple for a cup of ice, right? Oh, I haven't had it. I have not had matcha yet. I hear it tastes like grass. What's it taste like? Yes, pumpkin spice. I can't wait. What does matcha taste like? It's healthy for you, right? It's green, so it has to be healthy. Isn't that the rule? If it's green, it's got to be healthy. I've never tried it. I've always like, oh, I'm gonna do that, and then I don't. I chicken out. And things that I hear online, they say it tastes like grass. It tastes like green. It tastes like green. So this color isn't really bad. It's kind of got a purpley hue to it because that black kind of almost looked like a blue a little bit in here, mixed with the reds. But you know what? It's really not bad. It's going to be fine. I probably have this exact color. Actually, it resembles barnwood. I could have just... Anyway, that's okay. This is just going to be just darling. I'm loving it. There's no way this would come out bad. I mean, it's just perfect. Okay, so we're going to dry this real quick because I think I honestly probably should... Matcha is kind of like chai. Oh, it is? Oh, I can't see. I have glasses now, you guys, but I'm not used to them. So I didn't want to try to craft them because they're the progressives. Once I hit 44, everything fell apart. So like I'm trying to get like used to it and I get like car sick feeling, and so yeah. Anyway, it does taste like grass. So we're all drinking grass clippings because it's healthy, right? Is that the purpose of it? Or why are we covering up the taste if is it beneficial? I love chai. Chai is my favorite. Chai, the little, Mom will know, the little K-cups, the chai whatever. Oh my gosh, those are so good. So this matcha has to be healthy because if I'm gonna drink grass clippings, then, and cover it up with other flavors, and it's got to be doing something good for me. But I'll try it. I'll try it. That's what horses do. Oh, that is true. That is very true. They do. I bet you if I went and got a matcha, I bet you Boston would sit right there and share it with me. I bet you he would. Now I'm gonna try it. That's right, horses, yeah. That's what horses do. Yeah, it's very good for them. Grass is very good. They don't feel good. Let them eat some grass. Let them eat some grass. All right, this is the back side. I'm doing this. I probably maybe should have done a black, but it's okay. I'm doing that so because I'm gonna raise these a little bit, and I don't want you to see the unfinished. Probably should have done a black, but it's okay. Nobody's gonna be looking behind it anyway. I just didn't want like the light color wood to stick out. You know what I mean? I feel like Bob Ross. Happy little trees. Oh my gosh, I cracked myself up too much. Happy little trees. Happy I need to wet my brush and go on the, you know, his little thing that he did on his little, you know what I mean. Oh, now I got wet paint here. You dry off his brush, remember? Okay. This, I don't think, I'm gonna paint the other side. I'm gonna paint the other side, just in case. I'm not sure if I'm going to raise him or not. I thought it would be best to do it like a old picture or just like a silhouette scene, but not just everything black. Have you been watching The Gilded Age on Netflix? Is that the, oh gosh, I am so bad with the names. Is that the one where it's kind of like Outlander, but it's not Outlander? Is that the one? Or is that the one with Sam What's-His-Face in that new show? What is it? Obviously I'm not. I did watch one episode of something, it was really good, and then I honestly forgot about it. Okay. This the sun. The sun here, I'm gonna leave it different. I'll leave it a different color. Alright, let's dry up all the rain. This little dryer creeps me out because, like, I'll be drying, right? And it's super light, like there's no like power to it, and it's super quiet. And I'm like, this is gonna take forever. Before you know it, it's like, it's done. Like, it's hot. But there's like no power to it. Oh, I'll have to look. Maybe we'll watch some of that tonight. Huh. Alright, so we're gonna lay this out. This is how I'm gonna want it. I'm gonna put this here so I don't forget him. Okay, you guys can't even see. Alright, so this is how I want it. I want the trees to come off a little bit, just because that's awesome. And then right here, I think I want this tree to be down. How do I want this? I'm thinking here. I think this is supposed to go like, yes, just like that. Okay, so this one is going to be lifted with a little block, and he's going to be running from underneath. And this tree is, well, I can lift this one too, but we'll really lift up this one. So then he's running out, trying to run away from, what's his face? Okay, so I don't have a pen, so I am thinking in here, in this area, I can see the line. I don't think you guys can. This area here, I'm gonna make it just a little bit lighter. All right. Let's see if this works. I need some liquid. I don't know if we're supposed to drink anything on YouTube, but it's okay. Alright, so now I got this extra paint, so I think what I'm going to do is add some plaster to it. Yep, I am. Add some plaster. This is where it's all gonna come in. It's all gonna come in. Want it to be kind of glowy, so we're gonna add some yellowy orange to it once I mix. Actually, I can probably do that right now. I know this is kind of boring watching, it's like watching paint dry, but we're going to be doing some highlighting and stuff here in a second, so I'm afraid to rip my parchment paper if I do it like that. Here we go. Mix the middle, bring in some of this gray that I made, really what it is. Bring in some more of this gray. This is what I want. Whoa, come back here, mister. Alright. Alright, that's what I'm wanting to start with here. Let's see, what brush is best for this? I love this one, but I don't know if it works. I've used it for my wax, but I love this brush. We're gonna go for it. We're gonna use it. I don't care. Okay. Dab in. And then we're gonna pounce off some. We might not need to, but okay, so I see my line here, okay? This is where it's just gonna be like lighter. Don't freak out, it's gonna be, oh, that was too much, ding dong. It's gonna be pretty light, but it's not gonna be. Just bear with me. It's not gonna be too light. So I'm just getting in here, kind of mixing. It's probably making the paint wet underneath a little bit. So I'm gonna go right almost to the edge of this. You got that? Ah. So I'm gonna go almost to the edge of this, and then I'm gonna get another color in. Okay. So I'm gonna start picking up this outer color that we already had made, and just start blending it out to that a little bit. This one can, like, I can do circles with this and kind of blend it, hopefully a little better. There we go. Too much in here. I'm just dipping back into the original color. Remember, it gets darker when it dries, so this is gonna kind of give like a, you'll see, an effect. The lighter color here. Bring that darker color in with my swirling motions here. I can use a smaller paintbrush. I thought that would work a little bit better, but it did not. Alright, let's try this. So I'm just going to kind of spread it out, pick up that dark. We're going to blend it out to the edges to match the color we've already done. Remember, it's darker when it's wet, so I'm going to dry this here in a minute so we can see what we've got. But I really want to make sure I've got as close as I can get to this dark right here. white. Alright, so we're just making our edges just a little bit dark so it blends in with the original color. I'm going to dry it so we can see how accurate it is, matching wise, and then we're going to go from there. So I'm just going to smooth it out so it's blendable. Kind of go with the grain and just drag it out a little bit so there's no harsh lines. I don't know if you guys can even see that. It's wet, so it's not going to be the right color. It's kind of like your hair when it's wet versus when it's dry. Although wait, your hair is darker when it's wet. This will get darker when it dries. It's a little different, I guess. Different. All right, let me dry this. There, it's blending right in. Perfect. So it's starting to blend. It's going to be hard to see with that ring light. There. So it's starting to blend. We just have like a light circle in the middle. Okay, I'm going to blend that a little bit better in a second here. So it's not like a circle. Alright. So I'm going to grab some more of this dark. Now I'm going to start going in. I'll be blending it in. Hey everyone that just hopped on. I am painting a customized wood cutout from Miss Leah with Make All the Things With Me. You can find her on here or on Facebook or all of them. She made this cutout of the Headless Horseman for me for a project for my crafters I have that do a craft night out here at the farm. So I'm just painting one for an example for them to see for my flyers. Alright, so I'm putting some white or that lighter color in the middle and just kind of going out. Just kind of blending it into the other color. Real soft. Really softly. Alright, let's dry this and see what we've got. So we can see if we have to fix anything. Dry this up really good. So the horse is gonna be, yes. Even if it doesn't match exactly, because this would be like a second coat of paint on here on the edges, it's okay. I'll show you in a second. It does not look bad at all. Good. Alright, let's just a little bit of real light. I want those edges just to be a little bit softer, so we're just going to keep blending, kind of like makeup, you just keep blending. But this is it dry, okay? So I just need to blend these, this is wet now, but I'm just going to blend these edges just a little bit more. I may, well, we'll see. We'll see. I may do some other stuff. Hang on. Bear with me. feather it out. And then feather it in. Sometimes you just have to play with it. There's really no explaining it, like, hey, how do I do this? And, you know, I tell you, or I can give you some advice. You just have to do it. You gotta play with it. Like that cactus I don't have it in here. I put a picture of a cactus that I painted. I need to add to a project. And I can't explain how to do it, you just gotta do it, you know? Just like, oh, I need this color here. Just play with colors. That's all you gotta do. This is gonna be perfect. This is perfect. You can even spread it some more, blend it with your fingers, to be honest, and that will probably blend it even better. There we go, okay. There. Let's dry this. If you're new here and you like what you see, these type of crafts, please hit that thumbs up so I know, and I can make more lives and videos like this with wood cutouts. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you see whenever I post or go live on this channel. It's just something free that helps us out as our channels get to growing. Okay, so that's better. So see, it kind of goes out. I don't know if you can see it on there, but there's the circle in the middle and it kind of just goes out. Alright, so now he kind of pops off a little bit more. You can kind of see him a little bit better. What I'm going to do I'm going to make him just a smidge darker. So let's see. I'm going to do a little bit of a black. A little bit of a black. I don't want him like wicked dark. I'm just going to dry brush him a little bit. I'm nervous because let's start off with the edges. I really didn't want him to be black silhouette. So the way you can tell if your brush is dry enough to dry brush is you put your paintbrush, you dip it in your paint, you look at the end and your bristles and they're shiny, too much paint. So then dab them off on paper towel or something, you look again, they're not shiny. And you know you have enough, just enough to dry brush it. And if I just need just a little bit more paint on there, I'll pick up some that I, pounced off. So see, his legs now, I don't know if you can see it, but they're like dry brushed, kind of black. I'm not sure if it'll pick it up on there or not. But it makes the outline black and a little bit in the on the picture itself. Now I could go across the whole thing, which I thought about doing, but I wanted to do this first. Because I didn't want to do silhouette the whole thing like black. I kind of wanted to Yeah, do it like this. I could do the pumpkin as well. I can dry brush the pumpkin color. Now, if I remember correctly, somebody correct me if I'm wrong, this whole timeline, right, for this story, wasn't that the Headless Horseman, wasn't that 1700s? I could be way wrong. So I'm just thinking like old. So when I do pumpkin, I'm not going to use bright orange. I'm going to use probably like a terracotta. Alright. So, this is what we have. The ring light really blurs it out, so I'm going to try to hold it at an angle so you can kind of see it. That looks much better on here. Okay. So the background to me looks kind of chaotic, and it's still the same colors that we were using, but it's kind of chaotic and busy, and that's what's happening is the Headless Horseman's running through the forest or the woods trying to find the next victim and outrun Ichabod Crane, right? Right. So, hope I have that right. So that's kind of what I'm going for. I wanted all sepia, but apparently I can't mix that color. So, you know. Alright, so he's gonna go there. This palm tree's going over here. This one's here. So this palm tree is coming up because he's coming out of the woods. So I'm gonna do him just a little bit darker. A little bit darker, a little bit more black, because he's going to be in the shadows of the palm tree. So we are just going to come across here just a little bit more black. I'm not going to try to paint the edges all the way around. I'm going to just dry brush it like this. It looks good the way it is, but when I put it down there with the tree, there's a shadow that gets cast, and I kind of want him to be in it. And you can also, you know, use your dry brushing and kind of do some detail at the same time, like the elbow and the stipple and the legs. If you want to. You don't have to, but, you know. You can always go back and dry brush that color back on here to fix any mistakes that you may have made. So, crafting is not perfect. It's not meant to be perfect. So if you need to go back, you can. No problems. There, that looks a ton better. A ton better. I don't know, I just like this cutout. She did a fantastic job. Really good quality of the wood. Really good quality of the cutout. I'm very, very pleased. Alright, so here he is in all of his glory. Alright, I just made him just a little bit darker. Just a little darker. His chest a little darker. Defined into his legs. Just a little darker. Yeah, that's good. Alright, so now we're going to do the trees. I'm going to do the trees dark. I'm going to do the... Yep. Try again. I'm going to do the trees black as well. But these, you know, they're... So the moon's going to be over here. So I'm trying to think. The moon's... So this side's going to be darker than this side. Because the moon's going to be like... down here, so the underneath parts are going to be darker for sure. That's something always to kind of think about if you have a hard time knowing where to put like a shadow, just picture a light, or you could take a light and like just put it on it, and it'll show you wherever the light's shining, or wherever the light's shining, there's no shadow. Wherever the light is not shining, there's a shadow. So it's gonna be more of one as I get here. See, so as I get, because the moon's gonna be over here, it's gonna be lighting this way. So this is lighter. This is gonna be darker, right? Because that's the shadowed part. This is gonna be dark because it's in here, and then it's gonna get a little light, but it's gonna get dark down here and dark under here, right? Because the moon ain't gonna hit that. Does that make sense? So this palm frond's covering up this one. It gets a little light here, and then dark here, because the moon's not hitting that. It's really easy if you practice with letters. Make like block letters, or do a square or a rectangle, or just like any type of shape you want, and then just practice like that. Just draw a sun right there if you want, and then draw 2 lines from it, and whatever in that area of those 2 lines is going to be hit by the sun, right? So that gets no shadows. Once you do it a few times, it really isn't hard at all. Alright, so this side of the palm tree is not getting any moonlight, so we're going to make him dark. It's a dark palm tree. He's a dark one. You can always add more, so go in with a lighter hand. You can always add more. But again, if you did an oops, just go back in with that color. But really, there's really no oopses. Everything's fine. Nothing's an oops. You can always blend stuff out. Where am I going? Here. Okay, so the light's hitting here, going this way. The sun's right here. So it's going to be like this, just like that. So it's going to be dark on this palm frond down here. It's going to get lighter as it goes up. Underneath is going to be dark, because the sun ain't going to hit that. The moon's not going to hit that. Right here it's going to be dark because that palm frond's blocking it. And then it's going to get light again. And under here is going to be dark because it's not getting any of the moonlight. Okay? In here it's going to be dark. Dark because it's getting blocked by that palm frond, this one. Then it gets lighter, and then it gets dark all up in here. Does that make sense? Does that make any sense? Because that's my sun right there. So if I were to put it like this, and you know that this is the sun, you can see where it's lighter and where it's darker, right? By where the sun would touch it. But we got the moon that night, so. So now, the moon's going to be right here. The palm tree is going to be right here. So now it's going to be darker on different spots. And this one's going to be closer to the moon. So this is going to be very, very light. Very, very light up here. But down here it's going to be dark. So let's start with the dark so I can get some of it off of my... That makes sense? Awesome. So I can get it off of this. There we go. And then it's going to be dark underneath that palm frond. Up here is going to be light. We still want to touch it, but it's going to be light. A little bit darker in there, but then it's going to come out light over here. And then it's going to get dark over here because it's not getting seen by the moon. Really dark under here because it's not getting seen by the moon. And I can do a bunch of different tutorials if anybody wants to learn stuff like this. That's always fun to me. Okay, so now this one's getting blocked. Hey Shelby! No, you're not late. Yeah, you're fine. Tonight is a really, really good quality cutout from Miss Leah. We're doing the Headless Horseman. It's not gonna go like this, but let's see. I have a craft night here at the farm, and so this is gonna be their next craft that they're gonna do. And so I'm just making one for the flyer so they can see what they're gonna do. And yeah, figured I would come on here and do it. Alright, so it's gonna be all dark under here because that moonlight is not gonna get under there. Okay. Okay. Yes, aren't they awesome? And the wood is like really good quality. There, it does not feel like it's gonna break. Like, it's really nice. Very, very good job. Very, very good quality. I love it. I mean, it's really good. Okay, so remember now, this is the sun. This is getting blocked by these palm fronds. Now we've got this little guy here. He's just gonna get a little bit of light. A little bit of light. Probably gonna be a little darker here, a lot darker under here, darker here. I know you guys can't see it, but hang on. Darker here, darker here, way dark here, really dark here, and then as we go down, we're gonna lighten it up just a smidge till we get down in here. Still want to put some just to, you know, have an edge out, edging. But yeah, so, and then underneath gets dark. On top of this little guy gets dark down at the tip because it's further away from the sun. Underneath it gets dark. And this little guy gets dark. Alright. And then let's just do this little dude. He's gonna stay light, dark here. He's gonna get light down here. This is not even gonna be seen by the sun, so the side gets dark. Dark, dark, dark. Okay. And there we have that. Okay. Okay. All right, so now, put that aside. Now we've got some blocks. All right, look. So we could do some blocks, we could do some Jenga blocks. Yeah, I can hold it up. So there's 2 palm trees, the Headless Horseman, and then I have a moon I have to do too. And then this base came with it as well. Alright, so let's paint the blocks black. Okay, definitely want that like that. For sure, for sure. What if that's just too high? That's like, what in the world are you thinking? Okay. Then this, wish I had something thinner. Those, I know what I'll use. Okay, so, alright, so this tree, I'm gonna go here. This is on. This tree's gonna go up here. This one's gonna go down here, and he is going to be running through this forest like his life depends on it. Thank you, sister. Thank you. That's good. Thank you. Okay, so We're gonna paint this little block. I'm just gonna paint it black. Should probably do that color, but it's fine. It's absolutely fine. I probably should have painted it, then I like how. I know, isn't that cute? I'm like, it's gonna be like Florida. I gotta change it. We have to change it, Leah. We can't do pine trees. We gotta make it Florida. It's the Florida Headless Horseman. All right. Paint. I just dry brushed it real simply. Nothing special. Okay, so he is going, where did I say? Right here, right? Yes. And I like the palm fronds to kind of come off the page. The edge. So we are going to glue him here. It's not hot enough yet. I gotta hang on a minute. And then the moon is right here, Shelby. We're gonna do the moon too. But I'm gonna do that. I should probably have done that first, but it's okay. I ain't scared. Here. Right there. I really probably should have used this color, but that's okay. It's fine. Nobody's gonna see it anyway. It'll be on the wall. Okay. I could actually put fairy lights behind it. That would be cool. Alright, so see, pops off there, right? How you like that? Okay. Now we're gonna use some skewer sticks, or wait, actually, you know what? These are thinner. I did not realize that these were thinner. Fairy lights are great. Isn't that cool? That would be really cool. His head needs to be a coconut. Oh yeah, speaking of that, I gotta do his head too. These are actually a lot thinner, so I can just use maybe, yeah, do him like that. Just one. Because I want this to be off as well, but not too far, because he's running in between them. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Am I making sense? I don't know. Just gonna dry brush this a little bit. Doesn't have to be perfect. It's gonna blend right in. Ooh, there's 10 of you guys on. Drop a line, say hello. Anybody new? I'm Bobby Lynn with the Country Cowbell. You can find me everywhere. Any new faces? If you like this kind of stuff, wood cutouts and everything, let me know by dropping a thumbs up and hit that like and turn on the notification bells. So you get all the notifications whenever I post on here. Okay, so it goes like this. So now we're just gonna plant this tree. I want it a little further up. Like that. Just like that. So I was wondering if this whole thing, what era this happened in. This, I believe it was the 1700s, wasn't it? I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But I believe it was. Yeah. There's a limb. Every time it moves, it sounds like it's a bird. I'm like, there's a bird in here. There's no bird. Okay, so now we've got both of our trees on. So this one is further out than this one. See that? Okay, and before we do any more of that, let's do this pumpkin just a little dry brush, little bit of the terracotta. Or do I want Turner's yellow? Terracotta. Let's do terracotta. I think it is. I'm not sure. I think so. Alright, so we're just going to use a little bit that's on the thing. Dab it off. It's kind of mixed in with the black. Ooh, we're not on anything. Not that it matters. It'll wipe off, but still. Come on, I need more yellow, orange, more terracotta. Here we go. That's good. Let's dry it. We watched the Sleepy Hollow movie with Johnny Depp in it the other night. It was a little scarier than I thought it was gonna be. Yeah, a little scarier. Woo! It's a little much, yeah. Why? Okay. Here we go. There we go. Just want a little bit on there. It's not wanting to. Okay. Perfect. Let's dry that. Still have to do the moon, which is fine. So these trees are making their own shadows. So I'm not worried about that. And then when this guy rides through here, I'd like to make him rise up just a smidgen. Just a smidge, yes. With a block, right? Yep, or... no, definitely a block. Yeah, because he's coming through. Dun, dun, dun. Right? Put it in the water. I'm like, where did my brush go? Did you guys see that? My brain was like, er. Okay. What do we all have for dinner tonight? Anything yummy? Alright, so I'm just painting this. Whatever's on my brush gets on this little block. I think 1790. Oh, I bet it is. It's funny, I thought of you because I knew it was New York, but I wasn't sure where you were exactly, so but I did. I was thinking of you. I'm like, this is kind of interesting. Meaning, you're up there and you cut this out. Pretty cool. Alright, so I'm going to place that there. It's kind of like Salem, right? During Halloween. make him running through this woods. So we're gonna put the horse's butt underneath this tree. Chicken and chopped veggie salad. Ooh, that sounds good. I want him to come up just a wee bit. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some of these. It's a end of a skewer stick. Okay, I kind of want them raised up a little bit, so I'm gonna cut it with my scissors. Don't judge me, because my miter shears. I got them. Never mind. Just kidding. These things are great. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue 2 of these on this end that I want to have raised up just a little bit. It's going to lift it ever so slightly. But just enough to where it makes a difference. Alright, now I'm going to put glue on this and then lay them down. Okay. I'm going to stick them underneath. Put them where I want them. Just right there. Oh my god, this is so cool. So cool. I could have moved them down a little bit. Son of a biscuit. Can I move them down a little? Oh, I can! Yes. Hang on. I gotta move them down. It just was not, it was good, but it wasn't real good. You know what I mean? It was good, but it wasn't real good. Just that little bit extra you just gotta do, you know? Just gotta do it. At this point, I don't really have much feeling in my fingers left anyway, so hot glue, cold glue. Alright, let's try it again. Get our little pieces back down there. Alright, now it'll work. So I want them a little bit lower, not much. It just took ever so slightly lower. Right there. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. Just saying. Leah, you're the bomb. Oh, right in the paint. It's fine. Usually I paint the backs anyway to finish them off, so it's okay. Alright, I just got stuff everywhere. Okay, let's show you what we got so far. So we got the light in the middle. He's running through the forest. See how it's like coming off? Like, ta-da! So he's running in between these trees. This one's further out, this one's further back, but everything's lifted, so he's coming out of the woods. Okay. Okay, now let's add the moon. So the moon's gonna be up here behind this tree. Ooh, we could have it coming off the top. And we'll put it right there. Alright, so let's use bold color. Like Turner's yellow. We're gonna dry brush this on there. A little bit of Turner's yellow. It's kind of an older color. Yeah. Really, really cool, you guys. There's so much you could do with this kind of stuff. I mean, you can paint every little piece the color that it's intended. You know, green palm fronds, brown trunks. But I wanted to do it a little bit different. So, did. This is what we did. All right. Turner's yellow. It's like more of like an antique yellow. Just gonna put this on. We get the sides just a little bit, just a wee bit. Okay. Then I'm gonna wipe it back just a little. I don't really want it to be like too new looking, right? There. That's exactly, wow, that looks really bright on there, but it's not in person. That's gonna be in the background, just like this. I wanted to drop stars on there. That's okay. So I'm only gonna put a little dab on there. Doesn't need much. Let's put it behind the tree. Okay, so there's the moon. Little behind the tree. All right, so now, you're like, now what? I'm just gonna go around the edges with just a dry brush of black, just around the edges, just to finish it off. But I think that's pretty much it. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Good. That's good. That's just all different ways to do it. I'm gonna paint all over my little paws. Alright, so now I'm just gonna dry brush the edges and see what happens from there. I think that'll probably be it, but ouch, you never know. You never know. Just gonna come in just like this. That's how I'm gonna do the edges all the way around. Just a simple dry brush. But now I have these. I should have done that first. Oh well. Sometimes you get to creating and you just you don't necessarily think ahead when you should. Really get those corners. She made a really nice design on the corners. I love it. So I want to really emphasize those. Like I said, if you wanted to put some tea lights, yeah, some fairy lights behind, like tucked in, oh my gosh, that would be so cool. Or even you could even put the moon or have a full moon or whatever and have the fairy lights behind that. Fairy lights are just great. They're great for everything. I love fairy lights. Start to see the edge a little bit. Just kind of, I don't know, grunging it up a little bit. I don't know. How are we going to do around this, you say? I really don't know. There we go. Just like that. perfect. Alright. Just gonna go around, and you know, I wonder. I was thinking about some antique gold on here a little bit, but I don't have it over here at the moment. Some rub and buff. Again, I really like these corners. I like the, I don't know, I'm sure there's a name for it, but I really like the corners that she cut in this wood. I'm kind of liking going a little bit further in with this black than what we originally planned. I think it's a little bit nicer. So I'm just going to go down the line here. I think it deserves a little bit more than what I was giving it. And then just, you know, do its thing. A lot of this was trust the process. A lot of this was trust the process. From mixing the colors to everything. So glad you all hopped on. Really enjoyed having you all here on this live. It's a lot more fun painting with others than it is by yourself. For sure. And this, I can't say this enough, this cutout from Miss Leah would make all the things with me. She's on here. This cutout is amazing. I mean, I'm not just saying that. It really is. It's not flimsy. It does not feel like it's gonna break. No pieces of this felt like it was like too thin and it was gonna break. This is really, really nice. Very, very nice. Really? Oh, I'm glad. Like I said, I probably should have done the outside before I stuck everything on, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine. Everything's gonna be fine. Make everything work. Everything is fine. I'm just gonna make this top right here just a smidge darker, just because it's not dark enough. Thank you for the hearts. I really appreciate them. Really appreciate them. Everything means so much with this stuff. I can't say it enough. somebody will enjoy this channel, feel free to share it. Or a specific video, feel free to share. Alright. I'm not looking for perfect with this, I just want the outside done. Even if it's a little uneven and splotchy, I think it goes well with it. I wasn't exactly sure how I was going to do it originally when you and I were talking about this. I had no idea. And then I decided I was going to do like black silhouette, but I'm like, I don't want to do black for the whole thing. So then I originally tried to mix like a sepia color. I don't know if you were on yet for that, and that didn't quite happen. So I did do my final plan, but it's just not the color I wanted. But that's okay because it came out. I like this color, so there. All right, so I got my choppy, dry brushed edges. Could almost just do a little bit more across this forest. There we go. I like that. Yeah, let's just fill him in just a little bit. All right. Yeah, that looks better. It's not so bright. Fits in with it all. But then it's kind of like dark, kind of, you know, almost that dark and moody. It's dark. But it's, you can tell it's at night. I wanted to put some stars, but I'm wondering if I should do white dots. I'll just do this right here. Oh, that's cool. Looks like snow. Wasn't it in winter? I don't remember. Well, fall. But anyway, these are stars. Those are stars, just so you know. There we go. You can see them. I don't know. When I take the picture, you'll be able to see them. But anyway, this is my my version of the. I'm totally going to use this side. The Headless Horseman, and this is all provided by Miss Leah with Make All the Things With Me. She cut out this cutout and it is perfect. Really good quality. I love it. Couldn't ask for anything better. This is all just layered up. Let's see, he's running out of the forest of palm trees, which is really like the forests around here, so that's fine. So, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will be on again soon, and yeah, hit that thumbs up if you like this, and hit the subscribe button. It's something free you can do to help my page grow, which I'm trying to do really hard, and turn on the notification bell. When you hit subscribe, it doesn't automatically turn on the notification bell, so you have to go in there and turn it on, and then you'll get notified whenever I come on. Whether I make a post, or I'm live, or I make a video. So, all right, thank you guys for coming on. on. Thank you, Chris. And I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you, Leah. I appreciate your wood cutout. Bye, guys.